Gyro is on there too, except he's playing bass.
Right.
He really wanted to play on it, and I already had the guitar player lined up, so he said, well, I'll play bass. So those guys are amazing. Julio Fernandez and Joel Rosenblatt from Spyro Gyra on there.
Yeah, there was another one that just the one line, you had me right there. And this is something I think a lot of us here at this show, we feel it. Music is the medicine that saves me every day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think everybody in this room probably could relate to that.
Oh, this is out of another song that she did.
Excuse me.
It's on Reverb Nation, too. Oh, this is
are you finding those links okay?
Yeah, George popped it in the chat room.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, George.
We found an article about you.
Ooh. You guys have to
Really?
I apologize for the random phone ringage there a second ago.
Okay.
That's the disadvantage to having a home studio, I guess. But yeah, we Deb Deb, are you talking about the one out of the Star Banner?
Yeah, from 1978.
Wow.
It's on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, some really old stuff pops up from on eBay and strange things. The internet is a wild frontier of all kinds of junk. I like
no argument there.
I like I found somebody has a blog. It's called the soundtrack of no one's life.
Oh.
I really enjoy being on that.
Oh, man. Wow.
It just goes to show you never know what's going to be here on these internets.
Right? The internets, the tubes.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I read this article about you, and it was like, even back then, everybody knew that this is what you were meant to do, and you were going to do what you loved.
Yeah, it was either that or become a serial killer, probably. One of those people that locked myself in a room and played the piano all day.
Wow.
Well, I think I can speak for everyone when I can say I'm glad you chose music over serial killing.
I know.
Yeah, really. What do you think about the stuff going on with the industry now? How they're, blaming everything on illegal downloads, and they're screaming that people are stealing so much from them they're going under. Do you think that the downloads are really hurting them that bad?
Well, considering that the artist was never getting any of the lion's share of what the large labels were divvying up, I think they should be scared and they should suffer. And I know a lot of people that put music out are not worried about downloads.
Right.
And a lot of those folks offer their music up at a fair price, and people are willing to pay it.
Yeah.
So I think I just tried to go to a movie the other night, and I turned away. And I said, it's just I'd rather spend $12.50 on something else.
Right.
I mean, there's no reason why people have to be so greedy, especially in this economy.
Oh yeah.
Wow, it's $12.50 for a movie?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Last time I went to a movie, it was like $9.
Yeah.
I didn't want to pay the $9, but that's besides the point.
I know. Well, it's outrageous, and
nothing worth watching.
I think that the musicians have more control over the situation. They're happy with a fair price, for their work. And
Yeah.
so the downloads don't bother me.
Well, no, 'cause
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
with
some
shows-
actually think it helps.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, from some of the stuff that I've read, downloading actually increased sales because people would only download 1 or 2 songs to see if they liked it, and a lot of times they liked it enough to go out and buy the whole CD.
Mhm.
That's right. And it's nice that people can communicate like this, instead of the big marketing thing that really separates the artist from the people.
Oh yeah.
So it's definitely a better option to have a closer relationship, and the fairness is part and parcel to that, I believe. It's
Yes.
a fair price for what we do.
Levels the playing field. You take out the middleman, and it's like
Right?
like,
Definitely.
yeah.
Well, the cool thing is, too, the cost is reasonable, and the artist actually gets it,
Mhm.
Mhm.
rather than it going to everybody else, and then the artist gets crumbs if they're lucky,
Yeah.
rather than a bill, you know?
Right.
Which a lot of
Well,
times.
one thing that I really have a problem with, though, is for some of us that have a problem touring, getting some kind of distribution is, I mean, there are small distributors that just won't deal with somebody like me because I don't tour enough.
Right.
And that's a shame. That's a real shame. And it didn't used to be like that. That's too bad. I really think that it would be nice if that opened up a little bit more.
If it would actually open some doors, because I mean, touring's got to be hard to begin with. It's hard just when people actually have time to do it.
Yeah, it is. It's really hard. If you're a solo artist and you can go out there with your guitar, then it's a little easier. But the music that I make involves a lot more than that, and it's very hard to get people to play for nothing,
Right.
or for next to nothing. And I don't know. It's a shame.
Fonda, would you?
It's like a catch-22. If you don't have the tour support or distribution, you can't really support your tour.
Yeah, it's
Too bad.
kind of goes full circle. I mean, one of those damned if you do and damned if you don't type of things.
Right.
Yeah. Would you mind if I send Jack like 2 of your songs to play so everybody here will know who you are? I know a lot of them already do.
I love it.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
well, hang on, and I'll send those over to Jack.
Yeah, thank you, Fonda. Yeah, Deb's real funny, and I am too with the musicians that I play. Real funny with the music. I don't share anything just because I've always thought it was a respect thing myself. How can
Trust.
you exactly?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
All right, why didn't that file go in there, or did it?
Oh,
it is.
Did.
Okay, it
It
is.
did. It did. Hang on. Okay, I gotta save this real quick.
Let me pull this one
Somewhere.
down. There you go.
All right. That's yeah. God, we sound like such amateurs tonight. It's like, okay, let's do this. And then you get dead air, and then we try to fill it by talking, and then it's just.
Well, I will confess, I have like a drug hangover because I was on painkillers for 3 days.
Uh-oh. What's
So-
the matter?
Oh, I did something ignorant. Please don't make me confess it to everybody.
Okay. All right then.
I'll
did
tell you
lawn work.
privately.
Did yard work again, didn't you, Deb?
Huh?
You did yard work again, didn't you?
No, I had to pick up a bird cage, a little cockatiel's cage, and I hurt myself.
Mm.
It's really bad.
Huh?
Yeah, it was interesting. Anyway, That was exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I thought you'd like done something, yeah, because you sent